Hey guys, welcome back, and today we have another diecast review, and this is of the long-awaited for me Roadtec RX700 cold miller or cold planer. Depends on whatever you want to call it. I'm so excited to finally do this review. Now this one does have some defects with it, which is okay, and this is also to note the first version. The second version has the black track frames, and little announced to, or little be known to some people, the logo is different. This is the older version, and this logo here you can see has sort of like a golden frame around it, and notice it does not say an Aztec Industries company right underneath Roadtec. This is before this model was made before Aztec Industries acquired Roadtec. So this is a relatively nice model to have, and I was more willing to get the white track frame because of this logo here. It's a really cool logo, and the other two models do have the Aztec Industries logo on it. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and dive into the review, and we're going to start up here at the conveyor end. You do have a pretty nice degree of motion on it, as you can see. Now it does go up, however it won't stay up. Now there is no actual cylinder here to actually control the height, so really where it's resting at is where it's going to stay, but it is enough to load a standard American dump truck. You do have some hydraulic hosing along here, which is nice. You can see the screw holes for the rollers for the conveyor belt. However, the conveyor belt does not actually roll, but it is a rubber piece, and you can see underneath there, and you do have a fine metal, etched through metal grate, which is nice to see. Then you have a red hose reel, I'm guessing, right there. Anyways, the tracks are rubber, but they do not roll, which is kind of, well, they do roll, but they do not roll freely. As you can see, they do roll, but they do not roll on really any surface, as you can tell. However, the track frames, they do articulate, and they do articulate together, or they do steer together, excuse me, which is a nice detail. You do have to be careful with these fenders, though, because they are of a lower quality plastic, and they do break off. The back tracks also are jointed together. However, they do kind of get apart, as you can see right there. And we're going to dive into this this messy decaling on the back here in a moment. Anyways, you do have your Roadtec logo up here, which is very nice. Again, it's the older one. Your control panel is very basically detailed. You have very basic controls. It's pretty plain up here. These handrails, they are of a soft plastic material, but I mean, I guess it's okay. As you noticed before, the engine cover does actually open to reveal a cat engine, and it does actually say cat, as you can see, and it's very nice to see, well, a cat engine in white. The hinging is done very well, and it is hidden pretty well, and these vents right here are actually etched through. So again, there's 3 vents on each side. You do have a solid orange beacon light, which really isn't as appealing, and there I don't know what that is actually, this right here. Anyways, you do have RX700 on the gold wing door and the American flag, which is a nice touch. So we're going to go ahead and flip this model over, and we're going to look at the milling drum. It is a very nice solid piece. It is metal. It does spin freely, even though it should go this way. These two pieces right here do move, but the cylinders are a little too stiff to do anything with. And then this plate right here does go up and down. So as you can see, it goes down and up, and it does the same on the other side as well. On the back, you can see there is a decaling error right there. And then there is your orange slow-moving vehicle sign. You do have 2 mirrors back here, and then there you can see your radiator fan in there, which is kind of cool to see. That modeled on here. The other side is a little bit different with these tanks up here, right here. The American flag is moved up, and you do have your exhaust right here. And again, this plate here does go down, as you can see, and it works just fine. It actually goes down on an angle, which is pretty damn cool in my opinion. And then, yeah, up here is your diesel fuel fill cap, I do believe. I think that is. I mean, it looks like a diesel fill cap anyways. So yeah, this side is relatively similar once you get from the operator station forward. The gull wing door is smaller on this side, but you can see some of the engine detail over here, which is good, fine, and dandy. You even got some little casted in wires and stuff right there, which is cool enough. Let's see. And here's what it looks like up here, and your hoses, and the hoses run here. Again, a nice degree of motion on it. Now you do have to be careful that because this entire piece right here is plastic. However, the body of it is very finely done in die cast. This back here is plastic, but overall though, it is a nice model. Now, the main push for me to get this model was because I already had the shuttle buggy and the paver. And also because I didn't have a coal planer anymore. I don't have, well, I do not have now, but so how does this rack up compared to some of the other ones on the market? It's not as good as some of the NZG ones functionality wise, like the Wirtgen WR, or not, is it WR? The 250i and the 100i. They definitely do have some, they do have the upper hand on functionality and detail. However, compare this to its nearest competitor, the Norscot Cat PM200, and it does surpass it easily. The reason, the PM200 is a very fragile piece. I have had it myself, and I personally don't like it. Overall, this is a cool model, and I would recommend getting it if you can get your hands on it. There are places you can get them, but I really don't want to say where you can get them. Not to be a dick, but I'm just saying. But your best bet is eBay. So yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say it's a solid 8 out of 10. It lacks in some functionality, but yet it makes up for it on some, fine stuff. The details are alright. They're not great, but it's decent. Functionality, it's fine. I guess I'd probably just listed it off a second time, but the conveyor moves side to side. These plates go up and down, and you do have opening doors, which adds to the detail portion of it. But overall, though, it is an 8 out of 10, and yeah, if you can get your hands on it, I would. So yeah, that's been my review of the Roadtec RX700. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.